Hello and welcome to another video. We are still here at the Brightline station. If you watch that travel vlog, it's already posted to the channel. Make sure you guys check it out. We had a great time on it. But yeah, we just got to the Brightline station and we need to get to Port Miami to board the Valiant Lady. It is a little chillier than I expected here in Miami, but it is so exciting that we're here, and even more exciting, we see the ship already. Oh my gosh, there she is. That's the Valiant Lady in her beautiful Virgin red just across from the Brightline terminal. That's how close you are to Port Miami when you take the Brightline. So now we are going to take a quick lift from the Brightline and head over to the Valiant Lady, and we are going to get this embarkation started and get our cruise on the way. Let's go. Looks like we're in port the same day as the Celebration Carnival ship. They do have a roller coaster at sea, so we'll definitely have to check that out. And here we are, dropped off on Terminal V. Here we go. Our luggage has been dropped off to the porter. Good thing to note is that even though Virgin, they do not do tips, the porters do not work directly for Virgin. So definitely bring them a tip so when they take your bag, you can give them a couple of dollars for getting the bag up to your room. So we are ready to go check in. Our check-in time is 2:15. It's 1:50. Let's get this cruise underway. Let's go sail the Virgin Way. We've made it inside Terminal V. We are braving a few raindrops here to get a quick shot of the ship. Oh, she is beautiful in person. Even with the gray skies, the Valiant Lady looks absolutely stunning. And we can't wait to be on our sea terrace in the sun in the Caribbean soon. Okay, we really didn't capture much of check-in or security because it really took like just a couple of minutes. We have the deep blue extras because we status matched from Disney Cruise Line where we're platinum. And so if you didn't know, you can status match with Virgin. You should do it before you go on because you get a ton of great benefits, like $100 of bar tab. You get like expedited check-in, which we just received. So our check-in time was 2:15, but when we showed up, they were like, you can come on in, you're deep blue extra. So we got whisked away, and within like 2 to 3 minutes, we are now through check-in, through security, and we're ready to embark on the Valiant Lady. So let's get on the ship, for real this time.
Put all your stuff away and check out for the day. There's no time to waste when it's 100 degrees. Burns under my feet.
We've officially made it on the Valiant Lady, and it feels so great to be on a cruise again. It's been literally so long. I think it's been since February when we were on Scarlet Lady. It was actually our last cruise, but so excited to bring you guys along on the very first cruise here on the channel on Cruiseandcoasters. Ah, so exciting. I think we're gonna head right to the room because they should be ready, and then we are feeling quite peckish because that little sandwich on the Brightline was certainly not enough. So we're definitely gonna need to find some food here shortly. One of my favorite desserts on the ship is the cake popsicle. They're so good.
Streets in the city's on fire.
Made it into our beautiful sea terrace cabin here aboard the Valiant Lady, and some tips for everyone. So as soon as we got into our cabin, we connected to the ship's Wi-Fi and we started making our bookings for the different little events that we wanted to do. We really wanted to see It's a Ship Show, and that's kind of like they have like different acts of like talent and singing and dancing, and there's dinner, and we really wanted to do that because we really enjoyed it on the Scarlet Lady, so we made sure to book that first thing. We also booked like this boozy and painting thing, which looks a lot of fun for our second sea day. There's a couple of shows and workouts that are already booked up, and we were one of the first people on the ship, and it's not even like 2:30 yet. So big tip is to connect to the Wi-Fi as soon as you get on. But also, I remember from Scarlet Lady, a lot of things did kind of sell out pretty quickly, and as the time got closer, people started dropping it and changing plans. So always check, because people's plans are always changing, and we were usually able to get in. Even if you go to the event and kind of wait on standby, we got into an event that way too, because of quite a few people didn't show up. So tip is like show up and always just like check your app as well. The app has been kind of hit or miss. It seems like a lot of people are taking that advice and it's been kind of up and down, but we were able to get booked basically everything that we wanted. So we are set to have a great cruise. I think we're going to do a little bit of a room tour, which will be a separate video, a separate vlog. I think it's already on the channel. It should be on the channel already. If not, it's coming up shortly. And then we're gonna try to find something to eat because I am definitely starving and I know Josh is definitely getting hungry too. So yeah, let's film the room tour, check out that video when it's live on the channel, and we're gonna cut to some lunch. We found our way up to the galley, which is very convenient. It's only one deck above where we are, which is going to be very dangerous because I love the galley food. And I wanted to show you guys how convenient this little way to order food is. So you pull up the menu on your phone, so most things are digital. And when you're ready to order, you just raise your little flag, and that tells the server that you are ready to place an order, and they'll come over and take your order for you, and then they'll bring it to your table. So this is Virgin's way of doing away with buffets and doing more like fresh to order food to eliminate a lot of food waste and be more sustainable, which I really do love. And then it's fresh and it's not as many people touching your food, which I think is a great win in my book. Josh is starting off the cruise strong with some sushi. So they have these little to-go containers that you can just go up and grab with a bunch of salads and sandwiches. Not more than like 3 minutes after I ordered, my fried avocado tacos came with a side of little chips and some fresh salsa. The fried avocado tacos I highly recommend. They are absolutely fantastic. And of course, because we're sailing Virgin, their basic bevies are included. So I got myself a Diet Coke. So basic bevies are like soda, juices, coffees, teas, etc. will all be included at no extra cost. That's included in your voyage fare. So I think that's a fantastic perk. And then I also went for a burger with a side of French fries. Fun fact, these are some of the best French fries you'll ever have in your life, and you will become addicted to them on your cruise. They're so good. And check out that amazing ramen that Josh got. That looks incredible. And this is all at their galley, which again is like the equivalent of a normal like buffet at another cruise line. And this is just all included in our voyage fare. Bon appetit. We got a collection of desserts to kind of sample together, which would be fun. So this is a peach crumble, a coconut, I think it's pavlova, which is like a meringue with like a coconut inside, a tropical cheesecake, which looks incredible. And then this dessert's just called the Valiant Lady. So each of the ships have a dessert named after them. So this is the Valiant variant. And they all look absolutely amazing. Out of all of the desserts we tried, I think the coconut pavlova was our favorite. It had like this thin layer of passion fruit. It was like jam, and it was really tart and flavorful, and the meringue was really crumbly and delicious. The tropical cheesecake was also really tasty, full of flavor. The peach crumble was not really my favorite. The peach really had like no flavor whatsoever. Josh doesn't even like peach, like pie or peach in general, and he liked it because he couldn't really taste it. And then the Valiant Lady was like almost like a lemon blueberry, but like the flavor was like so mild. It was like if you drink LaCroix, it was like a hint of lemon and blueberry. It wasn't really like in your face lemony that I would really like, but it was still tasty and it was absolutely beautiful. We're in the gym and they have a ton of like free weights and dumbbells and things that you can work out with. Great demo. Not very high. Yeah. You won't be doing any thrusters or cleans on this cruise, that's for sure. You can do, bent over rows. There you go. This is like the strength side of the gym. We're gonna take you over to the cardio section on the other side. On the other side of the gym, you have a couple of balancing balls, a huge like little area to do like maybe like yoga in Pilates, a couple of rowers. They do have a couple of slat treadmills, which are really nice to run on. And then just a whole wall of treadmills. It feels like it just goes on and on forever. And then on the other side, you have some recumbent bikes, some ellipticals, which are nice. And then it looks like maybe like some Stairmaster down at the end. But yes, no shortage of fitness equipment to work off those desserts for you on the Valiant Lady. It's a nice gym too. And I did do the height test, being 6'5". I have plenty of clearance above a treadmill. I know that's been an issue for a few of the cruise ships that I've been on. I couldn't use their treadmills because I was actually too tall, and when I was running or power walking, I would actually hit my head on the ceiling. So this is very tall people friendly, tons of equipment to use. The infamous pool on Virgin, as you may have known, it is quite small. Like if you look, it looks bigger, but these are actually just shallow points. That's the only like real pool on the ship. It is so tiny. It's even smaller, I think, in person. Size matters, Virgin. Size matters. They do have this second pool. It's in the B complex area, kind of like the wellness area. And it's much more of like a relax, like sit and lounge, enjoy a drink type of pool. But yeah, that's basically your pool options on Valiant Lady. So if you're looking to hang out by the pool, come early to grab a seat because I'm sure this gets packed super quick. Beautiful views of Miami before we set sail. Oh, there's the Miami wheel. On the back of the ship, they have something called the triple net, which is a look down via a net that just goes straight down the back of the ship. So if you have a fear of heights, this is not for you. We wanted to get up close and personal with the giant Virgin sign. At night, it's so cool. They light it up in like neon white against the red. Looks incredible at nighttime. We'll have to come back up here at night, but had to come see the sign from up close. We're on the running track, so there's a bright red Virgin running track all the way around the top of the ship that goes all the way around. You can come up and run. Not today, it's so slippery with all the rain, but I'm sure that's beautiful on most days. Also, if you're wondering if we're doing like a full ship tour, the answer is no. I'm sure there's plenty of other people who've already done that and probably have done it a million times better than I could ever do something like that on my first ever cruise vlog. I was just showing you some of my favorite spots to check out before I go on a cruise. I always check out the gym, the buffet, and like a good place to lounge and relax because that's what I'm going to be doing the most of. Eating, running, resting. All right, they have been playing the announcement to watch the safety and the muster drill, which is on the TV cabins, and we are those people that haven't done it yet because we were so hungry that we had to escape our cabin and go eat. So we are running back to the cabin to watch our muster video, which is actually very entertaining. I'll show a couple of clips coming up. They do it very differently, and thankfully you don't have to go anywhere. You just have to watch it and acknowledge that you watched it in your cabin, which is super nice. I just blatantly lied to you. So you have to watch the muster drill video in your cabin, and then you have to go check in so they can like show you how to put on a life jacket. So you do still have to go somewhere, but the drill is mostly virtual in your cabin.
Hello.
Hi.
I didn't see you come in. Welcome aboard Virgin Voyages. Now, I've got some important safety information that I must tell you before cruise. We're gonna set sail today. We're gonna sail away. But if you're gonna be on board, you gotta get on board. We'll all be rocking on the sea. You've never felt so free. Just remember one thing. The safety rules.
And once you've finished watching the safety video that we just watched together, you just press who watched it, which was both of us, and then hit next. And that's it. Now we go check into the test kitchen, is where our check-in station is for the muster drill, and then we'll be complete. So after the muster drill, which was super easy, by the way, we just went down to test kitchen, checked in. It took 3 seconds, and she scanned our card. Didn't even show us the life jacket. They actually added a little like life jacket section in the movie that I showed you. Just scanned our key cards, and on our way we went. Came back to the room, and our luggage arrived, and I put in a little time lapse there of us putting it away. We are on the Valiant Lady for about a week, and I just feel so much more relaxed and at home when I have all of my items just put away. So we take the time to put it away before our cruise. I don't know, it just makes us like settle in instead of like living out of suitcases, that kind of thing. So yeah, we just take the extra time to do that. So that was really nice. And it is about 5:15 and we are going to head up to the top deck to watch us sail away from Miami. I'm going to record a nice POV of us sailing away from Miami because it's so beautiful out right now. So I thought, why not? I'll put that up as its own separate video if you are interested, but it looks like it's going to be a gorgeous evening for that. If you didn't know, Virgin is a little, well, they're a lot different in many different ways, but they're a little different with like when they leave port. So our check-in time was 2 o'clock, 2:15, and that was like one of the earliest times. So they actually board people quite later, but your stateroom is ready as soon as you get on, which is really nice. And you also don't have to leave the ship as early as you do with other cruise lines. You can, of course, but you don't have to. So we'll cover that in the vlog when we debark. But yeah, so we're heading up to the top deck to watch us sail away and get us out to sea. One of the reasons we love Virgin, the ever-flowing river of champagne that you're given. We're sailing. Cheers! Cheers!
Yeah, you wanna put that dish in your mouth.
Officially sailing away, I thought it would be a great time to head back on that Virgin Red running track and check out the Virgin lights on the ship because they are absolutely beautiful. You can see them like reflecting off of me. Take a look. After the sail away party, we came back down to the cabin. We had ourselves a little relaxing moment out on the sea terrace, and we were just kind of watching the last of Florida go by as we drifted off into the darkness and just enjoyed the hammock and each other's company and changed up a little bit. And we're going to get ready for dinner. Tonight we are having dinner at one of Virgin's restaurants called the Test Kitchen, which I'm very much looking forward to. Also, sorry about the frame rate. Some of the lights are going to be a little crazy frequency. I can see it a little bit here, and then also I know at Test Kitchen their frequency is a little bit crazy. But really excited for Test Kitchen. What makes Virgin so unique is all of their specialty dining is included in the voyage fare, so we have not had to pay for anything extra. When you do go to the restaurants, they have some treat yourself items. You can always pay for like extras, like it's like a seafood tower at brunch and like other things that you can do. And I think one of the treat yourself extras that we're going to do tonight at the Test Kitchen is they do a cocktail pairing with their dinner, which we're really looking forward to. So yeah, we're gonna head to dinner, so we'll see you at the Test Kitchen. We have made it to the Test Kitchen for dinner, and we were welcomed with a welcome drink that is a non-alcoholic tea beverage made just from for the restaurant as like a little palate cleanser. So let's sip up. Ooh, it's very fruity, very fun. I like that a lot. Tonight's menu. We will not be partaking in the frozen blue cheese. We did just get the drink menu, and we are going to be doing a cocktail pairing, which is $40. And they have a 0 proof alcohol cocktail pairing as well, a wine pairing, and a beer pairing you could do. And that means you get one drink with each of the different courses. So we'll be getting roughly, I think it's 6 or 7 drinks in total when all is said and done. Our first dish has arrived, which is a almost like a mushroom hummus. It's made with, he said, 4 different types of mushrooms, and it's served with the sourdough crostinis on the side to dip in, and it looks absolutely amazing. This is actually one of my favorite dishes. I'm trying to give you an idea of like the texture of what to expect. So it's like almost like a foam. So yeah, kind of like a hummus texture, and it's really tasty. Very strong mushroom, like umami flavor. So if you don't like mushrooms, definitely not for you. I totally missed what this cocktail was called, but it's absolutely delicious, very refreshing. 10 out of 10, I recommend. So this is a smoked egg yolk with an oil on top. There's peas on it, obviously, and then they put the smoke in it, and it gets all of that flavor on it. It's absolutely delicious. It also is served with a beer bread, which looks incredible, and our cocktail pairing was a lemon spritz. I remember this dish from last time and remember it being absolutely amazing. And they recommend that you mix it all up, put it on the bread, and eat it all together. A very unique dish. It's a very strong pea flavor, obviously, and the peas are cold, so they have like a harder texture, and you don't really taste egg at all. So if you don't like egg, you might be okay with this dish. The egg really takes on like that smoky flavor aroma that you have, and it's more of like a texture thing, and then you put it on the bread, which is really nice. Honestly, not as great as I remember it last time being. I don't know if it's any different or just my preferences have changed. So it wasn't my favorite. I ate all of it and I enjoyed it, just not as much as I remembered. The lemon spritz that came with it is very strong, but it pairs really nicely with that smoky flavor, so an excellent pairing option. Next cocktail pairing came out, and it is a ginger sour. Ooh, oh, it's good. Oh, it's spicy. It's really spicy, and it like hits you after. It's really good. To complement the ginger sour, the next dish was a scallop with serrano ham and seaweed and a serrano ham broth. And I love the bowl that it's presented in. It's very nice. It does have a very strong fishy smell to it. Should be expected with a scallop, but it does look amazing. The scallop dish was really nice. Probably my second favorite one so far. The scallop was cooked perfectly, super tender, really soft. I think it's really easy to overdo a scallop and make it really chewy, especially on a lot of cruise lines where like the food is like mass produced. But this one was cooked perfectly, and the salty serrano ham broth complemented that ginger sour drink absolutely perfectly. Phenomenal third course and our final appetizer before we get to our main dish. The main course, I did beef. Josh went with the venison, and it came with like this like blueberries. I think he said it was like pickled blueberry sauce or something. It looks really good, and this crispy potato on the side. This looks absolutely incredible. I don't remember what the cocktail was, but it's very, very strong and burned my taste buds. But I'm sure it pairs really well. Oh, and there's like this like chocolate little thing on top that is melting under the gravy-ish now. The beef was cooked absolutely perfectly, and the potatoes are crispy and delicious and everything I wanted it to be. Such a phenomenal course. How was your venison?
It was good. Very good.
It was good? Very good. You heard it here straight from Josh. Now I have to finish this cocktail that I'm like dreading taking the last shot of. Oh my goodness. Our like first dessert of the evening, Josh got the blue cheese. It's basically like a blue cheese like ice cream, like whipped something. It has like a blue cheese flavor. Not my favorite. I do like blue cheese, just not my favorite to be like cold. So I got the baby dessert, which is like a mandarin sorbet served in an orange, which is really cute, and it is absolutely delicious. And it's on a bed of ice. The cocktail pairing is an apple blossom cocktail. Let's take a sip. That's pretty good. I like that.
It's very natural.
Yeah, you really taste the apple in it. That's really good. The sorbet is exactly what you want it to be. A really tart, refreshing orange flavor. Really, really good. Not nearly as much as you think. It's pretty shallow in there, but it is quite delicious. Our last and final round of food, we have a chocolate layer cake, and it came with a not the old-fashioned. Yum. Oh my gosh, thank God this is the last one because I cannot eat anymore. I am so full. This chocolate cake is amazing, but it's very, very rich. And then we found out that this is called a naughty old-fashioned, not the old-fashioned. We're struggling through the dinner, my friends, but we're getting there. What an amazing dinner at the test kitchen. Loved almost every course of it. My favorite was probably still the mushroom is my favorite. And then the scallop was like the sleeper hit of it this time. And then the I don't think it's mango sorbet. I think it's like orange sorbet, or I think mandarin. I think it's mandarin sorbet is what they told me. It is so good. Super refreshing. The cocktail pairing is $40, but totally worth it. You definitely leave a little stumbly, just forewarning, after 6 cocktails, you're definitely going to be weaving back and forth, and it's not the motion of the ocean causing that when you leave the test kitchen after the cocktail pairing. But yeah, totally worth the $40 to do the cocktail pairing there. We were going to go to the pajama party. It's about 9:45 right now, and the pajama party starts at 10, and it goes into the wee hours of the morning. And I think that one of the biggest questions that I get a lot, because I have done a Virgin cruise before, was, is it a party cruise? Do people just party all of the time? And the answer is, some people do. And some people like us go to bed by 10 p.m. and we are not bothered by anyone else's decision to do what makes them happy on the cruise. It is totally a choose your own adventure. If you want to relax, if you want to go out and party, the options are there for both people. There are some nights where we do like to stay up late, but tonight, after waking up at 5 a.m. this morning in Orlando, and the long drive down, or like the long train ride here, and then the embarkation day has just, it's taken the toll on us. So we, I think, are ready to call it an evening. And we do have to be up quite early tomorrow for our excursion in Nassau, which I'm very much looking forward to. Stay tuned for that vlog coming up soon. So I think we're going to call it an evening. And by the way, I guess I was a total liar earlier because we found that they do actually have the Barbie movie that we can stream, which I'm excited for. Probably won't watch it tonight. Probably put on something we've already watched, kind of just in the background, chill and head to bed so that we can wake up tomorrow morning around 6:37. We're gonna have breakfast delivered here and then head to our excursion in Nassau. So if you made it through this vlog, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed our very first cruise vlog on the channel. It's been so much fun bringing it to you all. Like to fight the YouTube algorithm, subscribe if you guys want to see more cruise content like this and more theme park content later on this year. Keep cruising and coasting. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.